Hey guys, I know I wasn't here last week, but the entire time I was gone, I was actually working on a song. I was thinking I could show it to you guys before we, start here, and hopefully you like
do it. Get on with it, dude. Jeez.
All right. I mean, I'm really proud of it, so hope you guys enjoy. I want to be the next SNL cast member, and here's why I should be a contender. Hi, Lauren Michaels. I'm Jake Novak, and I know you're feeling the heat because your roster like Kate Kyle, 80, Pete, I forget what the fuck his name is. That means you've got an open seat, and I feel I ought to fill it, because when it comes to comedy songs, I kind of been killing it. I'm a rapid rhyming hammy nerd like Lin-Manuel Miranda mixed with Sammy Berg, but haven't you heard? I'm more than a rapper. I'm an actor too. So here's a couple of nice guys getting their jackets after you. After you've seen that scene, I mean, I'm in, right? But I've been sitting on the ringer in addition to the spitting.
We get it, yeah. Okay, we get it.
Did you like it?
You're done.
Done?
You're done. You're
guess
done.
Fucking time to...
You're done, man. Give it up.
Do you want to hear my song about school shootings?
No.
Yeah? Jumpin' jelly beans, you boys made it. I have the most amazing news. And it all has to do with these here cookies. Take a bite and see for yourselves. Wow.
Jake, before we start, you seriously did not have to upload my video. I swear I was going to.
So fucking long. No.
I swear I was going to. You did not have to.
You swear you were going to.
You didn't.
Hey,
that was so.
February.
That was so.
Guys, we're live.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll handle this later.
Yeah.
We'll handle this later.
Privately, please.
But enough. But
I'm sorry. It's
no,
it's a big.
Wait. I'm right, by the way. All right. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. What's up?
Whatever. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hi.
I'm so sorry about that. Children dying in the school. I'm sorry.
Children
sorry, I can't. It's so
in the schools. But can you tell me why, audience? Can you?
Yeah, Lauren.
You can't.
Tell me why.
It's
like, your fault,
it's like Dora. It's like
JK.
Dora, where it's like, can you tell me why kids are dying in schools?
Lauren Michaels, can you give Jake Novak a job?
We're crying, but we ain't fools.
We're crying, but I ain't lying.
And that's what
The
this
reality
podcast
of
is
feeling
all about.
safe in this country.
All right,
You sound
Ben
like Jerry
Shapiro.
Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
What's the deal with guns?
Oh fuck!
Hey,
You
Lauren
take it-
Michaels,
you-
you should hire Jake Novak. This is gonna be
It's
a
me,
dead
Jerry
meme.
Seinfeld.
This is gonna be
He
a
makes
dead meme.
comedy
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
You take it in the school, but you take a shit.
But you take a shit.
Why is it called of in when you of out the cold food and? I love that. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Yes.
It's like where it's like some guy who's
Of
struggling.
in
It's like,
when you
why is
of
it called
in
an
the
oven when
cold
you
food?
of in the cold food, but of out the hot food?
No, wait, hold on. It's like
Why do you park in a
find the whole thing.
driveway?
to take a shit.
And welcome to the podcast, everyone. Hell yeah.
Oh man. Guys,
Why do they call it of in when you of in the cold food, of out hot eat the food?
Yeah, that's funny.
It's a fucking Garfield comment. I'll put it on screen. It's John taking out lasagna.
It's like just someone stroking out in the fucking Garfield room.
When you take a shit.
But you take a shit. Oh fuck, dude, that shit good. Ooh, it's like those memes where it's like, oh, what's your fortune cookie say? Help, I'm trapped in a fortune cookie factory. That's the same vibe as like the stroking out right in a Garfield comment.
All right, let's change the subject or something like that. Guys,
Have you
breaking news. Joe Biden smokes crack with his son.
Fell on his bike.
Did you
Hunter
guys see
Biden.
the Hunter Biden fan cam thing?
It's
What?
awesome.
The what?
He's such a cool
So
guy.
Hunter Biden's iPhone got hacked into, and clips of him being with prostitutes and smoking crack leaked online. And so people are making Hunter Biden fan cams where he's like got a gun and he's like waving it around and he's like smoking crack and like.
I just want to say.
Did he record these?
Yes, he recorded
Yeah,
them.
he recorded them.
God.
His iPhone got hacked into.
For whatever reason, every time Hunter Biden like smokes crack, he always feels the need to take a photo or record himself. And can
And
I
he's
just
always
say,
naked.
yes, he's always naked. Can I just say something really quick? I understand they're like trying to be like, this guy is a freak. He shouldn't be doing this. They make him look so cool.
He looks so fucking cool every time.
He looks so cool.
He looks so cool every time, man.
I'm like, I'm like, cool. This guy was smoking crack and hanging out with prostitutes, having the time of his life, and was naked. Cool.
And was naked in the ocean. He was naked, guys.
He was naked
ocean,
and
he
not
was naked.
afraid. He was not afraid. In fact, he
He
was
was
probably
naked.
horny.
Do you think we should make Naked and Afraid, but with politicians?
I'm like, where is Jackson going with this? I can't even imagine.
Naked and Afraid, good enough podcast edition.
Okay, who do you think would last the longest on Survivor? Out of all of us.
Jake. I think Jake. Because
No. Oh
what do
my
you
God.
mean?
I can't
All right.
survive.
From your podcast persona, you're the most unhinged of all three of us, I think.
I think I need
like,
the most people.
but you're more like you're a weird unhinged because like you're not unhinged in like the I'm crazy, I'm gonna say a slur like type of way. Like you're the type of like unhinged where you're like
You would have good gameplay moments.
you can
where
just
you
snap
sneak
at any
around and
moment,
fuck
no
people's
one will
heads.
know. Yeah, like that.
Snap at any moment. Okay.
You're like the Joker
I think
on Murray.
I'm automatically disqualifying myself from winning because I hate seafood and that I just couldn't. That's like.
oh, we
Okay.
know,
All right.
buddy.
Well. All right. Well, Survivor. Like, I'm not too familiar with the show. They're on an island, right? It's not like they're on a boat.
Okay, so here's how Survivor works. It starts out with 2 teams on an island, right? And basically the way it works is that you have the element of like, oh, you have to survive on an island. Like they give you rice and stuff, but you usually have to hunt for food. And then at the same time, you have like mini games you have to play. And if you lose the mini games, you go to what's called tribal council, and you have to vote one person off the island, and then the last person left wins $1 million.
Oh,
So you
okay.
have the aspect of survival. You have the aspect of doing physical games like challenges, and then you
Gotcha.
have the aspect of can you create alliances and also have enough like backstabbing stuff to create a repertoire where you can win the game.
I'm great at gaslighting people. Yeah, dude, I could do that.
Because here's the thing too, when it gets down to 3 people, all the people you voted off get to choose who wins out of the 3. So you have to find a way to like make alliances while also like
Not pissing everyone
Jackson,
off.
I
Not
know
pissing everyone off.
I know we've argued a lot that I like the challenge a lot, and you're like Survivor's the same show.
a straight ripoff. It's the same show.
All right, but it's the challenge is like I don't know, like I've seen like clips from Survivor and I've seen clips the challenge puts more focus on the actual minigame aspect and I won't say the alliance because I'm pretty sure it's the similar, but they put more emphasis on the mini games. But the voting off aspect of survival, I did not know that. That makes that fucking crazy because like people could just fuck you
because
over at the end.
you have to you like the people who you vote out are the ones who picks if you win or not. So you have to, but also you have to get brownie points for making moves because if you're stagnant the whole game, you're never gonna win because people see that as being a pussy. So you have to like know when to make the right moves that will not just like reward your gameplay, but reward your own alliance's gameplay, so that you can get their votes and then also like maybe win over the respect of other people as well.
Jake, before you get confused, the challenge is essentially the same thing
No, I
as
know what the challenge
Survivor,
is.
but it's literally they instead of putting them on an island, they send them to like some foreign country and they live in the coolest house you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I know the challenge.
Yeah,
Leo Rush
that's-
is on
that-
that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Leo Rush.
What
yeah,
about Big Brother? We'll talk about that later. Jake, so how do you think you would survive on Survivor?
Fuck. I have no idea. I don't have to like scavenge for my own food and like kill things with my bare hands, right?
Usually what ends up happening is because you're on a tribe, usually like certain people who already come in with that skill and they usually handle the food. So like a lot of you can hunt for food, but people are going to get it regardless. So usually like you can also make up for that by like, oh, I'll gather like firewood or I'll like help build
I'll
a shelter.
do what I do
or
in
things like that.
Minecraft.
You'll fish.
I'll fish.
You can fish, but you have to win fishing equipment from doing challenges. You're not given that
I'll use my hands
on the island. You'll just fucking
Yeah,
tackle them.
I'll grab my hands
That's hard.
like a true
Okay,
red-blooded
I
American.
can see you being good at that.
I grab my fish with my hands and fucking smash them with rocks. I mean, if I'm being all right. So how dissimilar is it to like Total Drama Island?
Total Drama Island is a Survivor spoof, so it's
Okay.
very similar.
Okay, but they don't hunt for their food in Total Drama Island, so it's just like
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think I do very well, if I'm being completely honest. I do not have very well survival instincts or just natural like camping instincts. I can't really
hate
start
camping.
a fire.
I hate camping.
Oh, camping rocks. I can't start a fire unless you give me like a bag of Doritos. If you can give me a bag of Doritos, I can get that fire lit.
I
Oh, yeah,
hate
for
camping.
sure, for sure.
I just.
I
don't
have
know.
I've only been camping once, and it was in an RV, so already it's not really camping.
Oh,
Yeah.
glamping.
And it was, and I had to because my house was getting fumigated, so it wasn't even like a choice.
Oh, dude, I used to camp. I camp all the time. At least, well, it used to be for the past few
Camping
summers.
in
I'd camp all
Kentucky
the time.
sucks. I should say. Maybe I would like it like if I were in Jake Land.
My
Maybe I'd
parents
like
never
it.
took me because they fucking hate camping. So I was just like, I've never had an opportunity to go.
Maybe you
camping.
should try it out one night by yourself, Jack.
Jesus fuck. Yeah. You scared the bejeebs out of me, dude. That's so messed up. Do you want to? You have to come say hi now. My dad just scared the shit out of me by knocking on the door. Oh my god.
Oh my God! Look at him.
Is he bitching because I never took him camping?
No, I'm not
Yes.
bitching. I was just.
Yes.
saying.
He
Okay,
is.
wait. No, I've sliced.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never took you out in the world and pretended we were homeless. Because, by the way, that's what camping is. Pretending
wrong.
you're homeless.
That's a good point.
Hey, I
right
wonder what
there.
it'd be like to sleep in the middle of nowhere and have to kill something to eat and bury my crap in the woods. That's called being homeless.
The waveform's gonna be crazy.
room
I have
at the
to-
Four Seasons instead of pretending to be homeless in the woods.
Wait, why am I frozen? What the fuck happened? Okay, wait. I've sliced something. Gaslit me into thinking that Austin Butler was Napoleon Dynamite.
We'll cut this part out.
You thought that was
No, we're keeping this in.
No, I didn't think that. She convinced me for like 5 minutes that was Napoleon Dynamite.
My son has
Why
issues.
why am I still frozen?
Holy
Why am I frozen with
camera.
my teeth like that?
I don't know. It just stopped. I think you hit the cord.
I didn't hit anything. Don't bust me.
You're the
I'm the
one
one
leaning
standing
my-
in the
you're leaning
hallway.
on my mic.
Listen to you
Okay,
bitch about
okay,
your
okay.
childhood. Oh, my dad never took me backpacking in Yosemite. I never saw bear prints and had to eat a squirrel. Fuck you.
Hey,
Got you a burger. In a restaurant.
you guys can't see me because I'm frozen right now, but he's beating me. He's beating me right now.
Holy shit.
Okay, I will. Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
now
boy.
attempt to fix my camera.
Actual fight.
Oh no. Luke and Jackson are gonna be in the wrong spots. I'm sorry. They're back now. All right. Holy shit.
There we go. There we
Shout out to the
go.
award show in a couple months from now. Good lord, that was fucking
Hey, hold on.
Intense.
Everyone's delayed for me. I gotta leave and come back. Will this fuck up your computer, Jake?
I don't think so.
You
Breaking
see what you guys did to me?
news.
You see what you guys did to me? I'm gonna get 10 lashings for that tonight.
Lashing.
That was a bit. Fuck, I don't even know where to go from.
Regan Burns.
What's up, guys? Survivor.
Regan Burns 2022. Camping is being homeless. Is pretending you're homeless.
It's literally what's it called? LARPing. It's LARPing as a homeless
LARPing.
guy.
I will say, I don't camp. I don't like make like a fucking tent and like spear my own fish and like tackle my own fucking cheetahs to
Right,
eat my
yeah.
meat. It's pretty much just sleeping in the
Eat your
woods.
meat.
But you do have. Did you say beating your meat?
He said eat your meat. You eat your own meat.
Oh.
You bring the
that's
food and you just get drunk around a
Yeah, but
campfire in the middle of the
still have
woods.
to,
That's
you still
what
have
it
to
is.
poop in the ground.
gotta
You have to
take
poop in
a
a
shit.
You
in a
take
hole
a
and then
shit.
bury it.
Well, if you
You
can,
take
if you
a
want.
shit.
Well, no, there's the campsite that I frequent has toilets.
Oh right, there's like community things. Okay.
I don't go into like the fucking
I
like
see.
Bigfoot territory and just like drop trout, take a shit, and just on the floor, and then like guess I'm sleeping here. Like I had to make a sea bear protection circle in that case. Other
Awesome,
yeah,
dude. Nice
other the
reference.
ways. Thank you. Other way, I just find a campsite, just start a fire, get drunk. You know, if you throw like one of those like a glass bottle of alcohol on a fire, it like explodes and like shoots
Yeah.
glass everywhere. I didn't know
Mhm.
that until I did it.
What taught you that?
I
Life
did it.
experiences
Yeah.
at government buildings?
No. It was a campfire and like everyone was like kind of minding their own business like around it, and I'm like, what happened if I threw it in there? And I did. and it made a
Awesome,
fucking
man.
it made a pipe bomb. Like it literally exploded and shot glass everywhere. No one got hurt, thank goodness. But like, great Google.
Was everyone like,
Yeah.
everyone's screaming? They're like, "Jake, what the fuck?" And I'm like, what? I just want to know what happened. Like, science.
they were like,
That's
no,
fucking
Jake,
crazy.
when you put a towel in alcohol and throw it into fire, it creates a pipe bomb. Resulting in
They said, no,
glass
Jake,
falling
it's all
everywhere."
in the food because cold, hot, eat the food. That's what they said.
Look, if if the boys of Jackass are scientists, then I could be a scientist too.
Alright.
I'm in
anyway,
the
I
camp.
Mustard
I'm in the
gas
camp
in
that
an old age
Jackass.
home once in 1985.
I'm in the camp that Jackass people are scientists because they ask questions and they get answers like scientists.
That's
Jake,
true.
With that being said, how would you do on
But,
Survivor?
Not well.
Alright.
I could probably do good at like
I think I would
making
do,
friends.
yeah, I would do good at the social aspect and maybe the games just because I played water polo and a lot of them are in the water. I could not survive. I could not do that.
The
That would be my
survival
advice.
aspect
I would
for
be
me,
dying.
yeah. Survival aspect for me, big thumbs down. I already hate camping, so I don't know what the fuck I do. The mini games, I really don't know, especially in the state that my body is in right now. I don't know. And then the social aspect, I would make friends. I would be awful at alliances because I would feel terrible fucking people over.
Yeah, that would be rough.
That's it. Now, Big Brother, on the other hand,
I don't know much about Big Brother.
me either.
I,
What's the
is
deal
it
with
just
Big
like
Brother?
people
It's-
that live in
I
a
think
house?
it's basically the same thing as Survivor, except I think you vote people out of the house.
Well, you stay in
college.
a house.
It's
like, that's the
college,
big
the
thing.
TV show.
But I think
Yeah,
it,
it's
I think
just
it's
college.
literally you stay.
Co-ed dorm room.
I think it's you stay in the
game show.
house the entire time.
Yeah.
Co-ed dorm room. Find out this
The
week
show.
if Jeremy will be able to stay with his 3 other roommates in the cold dorm room.
I literally think that's what it is. I think that's what Big Brother is.
It's literally, yeah. Big Brother is literally 1984, guys.
Find out this week if they'll get tempted to not eat the ramen noodles for the 3rd night in a row.
Big Brother is just Citizen Kane for the modern man.
Big Brother is just the
Big,
yeah.
Rose.
Big Brother is just-
Big Brother is the stalker of survival fucking reality television.
You watched Citizen Kane, right, Jake? We talked about this, didn't
I've
we?
seen it once, yeah, and I was in that phase where I was like, "This movie's fucking awesome."
Yeah, I saw it. I
That's
told you
an
I saw it
opinion.
once. I saw it once and I
was
fucking
an
loved it.
phase.
And then the second you rewatch it, it immediately loses any because once you know the twist, it's like the whole thing is ruined. It just becomes boring
Don't
interviews.
say it. Because I've not watched it.
Rosebud is
dies.
actually his asshole.
He dies. Iron Man dies.
He dies. No! No!
Guys, Peter Parker, all 3 of them show up. I'm saying it.
Andrew, Toby, and fucking Tom. That's the one I was
Tom,
looking for.
there you go. I was like, what is
Tom.
it, Mike, Max?
I was thinking
Jeremy?
Toby.
Guys, guys, Hulk is in Thor Ragnarok.
Eddie Brock.
Oh, man.
Wait, who was the guy that played Eddie? It was Eric from fucking That 70s Show, right? He was Eddie Brock in the
No?
Spider-Man movie. Yeah. Right?
Wait, I haven't seen that 70s social. Well, actually,
I'm
wait.
pretty sure it's Eric from That 70s Show was Eddie Brock, where he's like he was so down bad with Spider-Man, he literally went into a church and prayed to God that he died. Like, that's a
you're
scene in
talking
the
about
movie.
the old. I thought you were talking about the new Venom.
Oh,
You're
no,
talking
no,
about the
no.
old
Old
one.
Venom. Yeah, that's Eric from That 70s Show.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're right.
And he was so down bad, he prayed to Allah for his nemesis to die.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you guys off, but I have seen Citizen Kane. I know what the twist is. It's that they of in the cold food and they
Oh
of
my
out
God,
the
fuck
hot
you.
eat the food. That's the twist.
That is the twist. That is.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me of the twist.
Guys, Han Solo dies.
Damn it. My
Dude,
death
I did not
pool
know
is
that.
down.
Yeah.
Which one of us do you think is gonna die first?
What the hell?
That got really.
Just curious.
Okay. Is it? Why do it look
Is this
so
the topic?
overexposed
Is
today?
this
This
the
is really
topic?
pissing the
I
fuck
don't know,
off.
it's up to you. I'm bringing ideas. Everyone's yelling at me. Damn.
Set the light.
It's
in
totally
your crotch
Jake.
and have
It's
a
totally
crotch
Jake.
light.
Jake's gonna get into a fight.
Gonna die in a fist fight like a pussy? What the hell?
No, I don't think.
Fist
But I don't
fight.
think so. But I think that the ramifications of that fight will eventually lead to an early fall for you.
Oh.
I think.
No,
I think
because
that
I
you're gonna
big
get
fished
Rocky, where it's
myself.
like,
I big fished myself
what'd you
like that
do?
movie where I saw how I'm gonna die, so I know, and now I just like I'm
oh,
invincible.
yeah. And how's that gonna work? How's
I'm not
that
gonna tell
happen?
you.
Okay.
Come on, I'm not
I saw how I'm
stupid.
gonna. I saw how I'm gonna die too. Buried in that pussy.
That was literally just gonna say something similar to that.
This is a bit. Okay. Also, I really need. This is really pissing. Why am I so overexposed today, guys? This is really.
Do what
fucking
Luke
me.
said. Put it in your jaundice looking ass. Put it in your like lap.
Slender Man.
Yo, I was ring
Put it in
light.
your crotch. Crotch light.
Why hello?
God is down there.
Why hello? The Twilight Zone.
It's huge. Oh my god, guys.
Oh, that's a thumbnail
What's
right
happening
there.
to me? Oh my god.
Jesus.
No, yeah, I gotta figure out a way to. Yeah, put it farther away. There we go.
Cumtown had a funny Twilight Zone thing. I would get very canceled if I said it, but fuck, I want
Jake-
to say it so bad.
Jake, how are you gonna die, man? What would be the funniest way for all three of us to die? Let's talk about that. What would be the funniest way for all three of us to
Funniest way for us to die.
die? Yeah.
Oh man, I think Jake's easy because I just want to say like a wrestling exhibition. I think that would just be.
I actually
It
died
would
in
be
a death
horrible.
match.
It would be horrible, but
Oh my god. I David
That would
Arquette
be
myself
hilarious.
and I actually die in a death match. That'd be legendary.
I think.
Whoa! What the hell? I thought we were all
What
doing red.
the-
What the hell?
how not overexposed I am right now. It's not better.
I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny if I died, like on Twitter. I'm like, guys, I'm
I
releasing
died
the
on
Jake.
Twitter.
No. I'm saying, guys, I'm releasing a J Cole video June 29th, and I died June 28th.
Ooh.
I think that it'd be funny if when Jake dies, we go Jake has died on the podcast Twitter,
On the
but then
podcast.
it actually is not.
And
not
I
ironic.
just
It is not a
I just don't
joke.
appear in any other episodes. They're like, wait, what the fuck?
No matter what
Actually
happens, no matter what happens with this podcast, I'm doing that. Like it could
Alright,
be,
that's fine.
it could be 100 years from now. I'm gonna dig up the podcast Twitter, even though no one's gonna use Twitter in the future, and I'm gonna say Jake has died, and
My
no one's
friend
gonna
has
see it,
passed
but-
away.
Or maybe everyone will
Jake
see
has
it.
Has
died.
it only,
Post on
has
whatever
it
social
only
media
been
he's
Jake
at.
has died? Have we never
Jake
done
has
anyone
died.
else?
No, it's only been Jake died.
Okay,
Jake
let's
has
all
died.
right. Let's talk about the fucking the wild west that the Good Enough Podcast Twitter account has become. I don't know which one of you fucks is doing this, but
It's
great,
definitely Luke.
good
What?
googly moogly.
Okay,
This shit is
so I
going
definitely
crazy.
unplugged my mic, by the way, and I have not been recording for a minute. A fat
Are you
minute.
fucking with me?
I'm being dead serious.
Fuck my ass.
BK. Suck cock. Jake, going to you.
Listen, all right. So the absolute antics that go on the Good Enough Podcast Twitter is just
Let me open up the Twitter. Let me see. what you're talking
Recent
about, 'cause I have
tweet.
No clue.
Well, first of all, someone fucking exposed my atrocity exhibition Snapchat thing that I sent to you guys.
recent.
really funny, and I'm
yeah,
glad you
we need
posted it,
answers. Can you tell me why Jake Novak? Poor guy's getting dragged through the mud, and we're just piling on top. But the big thing
Yep.
that I'm looking at. Okay, yeah. June 22nd, 2022. Jake Joseph has died. Cool. Where is it? It's all the fucking replies to a One Joe's Crab Shack.
That is
Oh,
not
boy.
me. That is not me. So don't
You
fucking
need
look at
to
my ass.
Relax.
Can you give an example? What is being said?
Okay. So Joe's Crab Shack posted a video of a gentleman holding up a pint of beer. Getting that summer feel out on our patio. Cool off with our cooled one at Joe's. Good Enough Podcast, reply. I want Joe to cool me off if you catch my drift. I want Joe to piss on my chest and body. Hashtag ad, hashtag Joe's Crab Shack sponsor.
Okay, we started off this bit being genuinely searching for an ad sponsor. We are never getting it. We are never ever getting it.
Talking
There's
about?
no.
I don't know.
Not that we
I don't know
were to
who
begin
posted
with,
that,
but
I
there
don't know
is
who posted
no
that,
shot.
But there's a chance. There's a chance. Care to read more?
I'm looking for more examples. Also, what kind of bullshit is this? Who currently is the best character on the Good Enough Podcast? Luke won by 61%. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
That's some
What the
goofy
fuck is
shit.
that shit?
Jackson was a close second.
I wasn't even close.
my yabba dabba doobie shirt.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh, I know. Well, that's not a Joe's Crab Shack, but that one's not
All right.
bad. But there's another one. I'm
That face
thinking
when you
of, but I
see
can't.
waiter coming with your peel and eat shrimp. Good enough podcast reply. That face when you see Joe's Crab Shack sponsor money in our bank account. Hashtag ad. Hashtag Joe's Crab Shack sponsor. You're gonna get a
So,
bro.
It's realistic.
Joe's Crab Shack posted something saying, Crawdaddy lovers, we added more locations to our crawfish special. Get it by the pound, including corn, potatoes, and sausage. And we quote tweeted that, saying, oh fuck Crawdaddy, humana. I'm drooling gallons right now in hopes to get just a taste of that sweet and succulent Crawdaddy special. Oh my fucking god, I want it so bad, daddy. Please fuck, let me just get a bite. Oh fuck Joe, oh my god, holy shit Joe, I think I'm coming.
Like, it's like we
What?
It's like we made a
happened?
Twitter bot.
We
to make, like, the
flanderized our
worst-
own
yeah.
bit.
It's like we wrote a Twitter bot to like make the worst replies to Joe's Crab Shack when they tweet.
You forgot the one right above it where they posted a plate of food and it said seasoned to perfection, and the quote retweet was, I was gonna make a joke, but this actually looks good.
That just...
I'm just like,
It's
Oh
not
my
all
God.
weird. I don't know who's
Like,
making these posts, but like,
Luke,
I think they're doing
like,
a
all
good
right,
job.
sun-kissed legs, and it's crab legs in a bowl. Good enough podcast. Wow. Hashtag too hot to handle.
too hot.
like what the fuck is wrong with? Yeah, like you could see the drastic like the shift from like, oh, it's like, what's it called?
We're trying
It's
to get
cute.
sponsored.
Like, cure your fuck. Oh, they spelled this wrong. Cure your week blues. They meant midweek blues with a
Midweek
shark
blues,
bite.
yeah.
And Luke just said, "Oh, what a view!" And then we get a little more unhinged the further that we go up. Try our new shark bite cocktail. Good enough podcast. This has to stop. Jake, Jackson, and Luke are all reaching dangerous blood alcohol level. We can't keep drinking like this, Joe. Please promote some crab legs or something.
Oh my god.
Hashtag
dude.
ad. Hashtag Joe Crab Shack sponsor. That's good. What's gonna get us sued?
You forgot hashtag
Okay.
alcohol,
Oh, and
jackass.
of course, hashtag
Okay,
alcohol.
hold on. We need to address that we are so far in. They know us now.
They do.
Like
yeah.
They don't have that large of a social media following to not notice that we've quote tweeted every single one of their things. They're probably like, who the fuck are these people and what is going on?
We
I wonder if they've
ratio them
watched any of our
still to this
of
day.
our podcasts.
You guys forget that in March, I don't know who's making these posts, but in March, the Good Enough
Oh my God.
Podcast guy said, oh my god, I just came to one of their things. This is not a recent thing. This has been happening.
It has been, but it has gotten to.
You forget that there was one where,
Good
for
Lord.
whatever reason, in the middle of March, it said, I'm going to kill you, Joe, for no reason. And then right after it, it said, what the fuck? Jake, are you muted? I can't hear your laugh.
no, I'm-
Okay.
No, I think
Discord.
you're just like, quiet laughing.
Wait, I don't know who made that post, but that's the one that said Joe's Crab Shack got me like, right? Them at Joe's Crab Shack crab legs got me like.
Deep fried
crab legs.
version. Holy shit.
You guys forget it said
Oh, fuck.
so there's I'm going to kill you, Joe. I don't know who made these posts, by the way. It
Oh,
says
shit.
I'm going to kill you, Joe. And then there was another one that said I will murder you, Joe, via stabbing the next day. And the day after that it says views from the Houston Rodeo Shack. And then we responded, what the fuck is Houston Rodeo Shack? I'm followed for Joe's Crab Shack. Get this imposter out of here.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh,
man.
we need to have
On
a
on April Fool's Day, I don't know who made this post, but on April Fool's Day, they shouted out our Minecraft Let's Play. So whoever's running the account did a pretty good job there.
Let's fucking go. What happened with that Let's Play, guys? I feel like I was expecting that to pull more views than it.
It's just a
didn't.
delay.
So that's
It's delayed
just a
right
delay
now.
on what?
Well, we stopped doing daily content. We're coming back with it.
Oh no, I mean I'm not coming back with it. I'm just saying like why why hasn't that taken off? Because I was putting those out expecting to be the next dream, and now I just feel like
Jackson, you and me both, buddy.
now I feel
me
like
both.
just bad boy Halo.
Can I
tough.
say I thought. What are you laughing about now, Jake?
What? No.
Yes. Yes.
hate that picture so much.
Call it the Riddler.
Broke Neck Mountain.
No, because you look like a question.
No, that's not Brokeneck Mountain.
That
That's
is
not
Brokeneck Mountain.
No, we've been over this. Bro, this was Brokeback Mountain because you're on a mountain.
Okay,
on
that,
call.
no,
On a
but
mountain.
Swipe
you-
the
no,
right.
no. Brokeneck Mountain is the other one. That is the one my friend deemed Brokeneck Mountain. That one they never found until I brought it up.
This is Brokeneck Mountain.
You
and
guys
this
call
is,
that
This
Brokeneck
is the
Mountain.
Riddler because this is photoshopped.
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what. Like, bro, do I really stand like
God
that?
damn,
Well,
bro.
Bro was probably thinking about
Oh,
the family
fuck.
cup.
Yeah, dude. The family cup. Play our Patreon.
Yeah.
yeah, buy our Patreon to hear about the family cup.
God, what the fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Man, fuck you. Who cares?
Um,
Guys, I'm getting really bummed. I feel like. Okay, I was gonna try to segue, but I feel like Jake's
No,
gonna show
go.
the
Yeah,
picture
go.
right now.
No, go.
I'm getting bummed. I feel like.
Holy fuck.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and I still fed into it.
Motherfuckers
There's
like,
so-
don't listen to the New Good Enough podcast.
That's good.
Bro,
That's good as
deep
fuck.
frying Jackson's face will never not be funny.
Yeah, that's a
Ja-
really
I
good
think
bit.
I arguably think Jackson has the funniest face out of all of us for whatever reason. No, no,
Okay,
no,
I'll-
like no, not
no,
in a mean
no,
way.
I know, I know,
The
I know. I'm just
scale,
fucking with you.
the classic scale. Jackson, lawful good. Ooh, kind of cringe.
I disagree
What?
with that scale. Wait, what,
I'm the
what were
lawful
placements?
good?
Yeah, here, I'll show you. Well, just look on my screen. So, Jackson is lawful good, Luke is chaotic good, and I am lawful evil.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
I think Jackson's neutral. I think
No,
keep
I would-
keep
no.
me keep
No
me
shot.
and Jake in the same place. You're
I'd say,
neutral,
if anything,
neutral.
neutral
Because sometimes you're
good.
angry.
I'd say neutral good.
I would say. Well, I can't even fucking read that. What the fuck does that say? What's the one all the way to the left?
Lawful,
Lawful,
neutral.
neutral. Yeah, I think lawful good is. I
Yeah,
think
Jackson
that's
just
fine.
can't
I'm fine with
read.
where I'm there. Yeah, I'm actually illiterate, so
Can't read either. That's
Alright,
okay.
well, what's bumming you out, Jackson?
What pissed you
I am struggling so hard to find good music that has come out this year. It's paining me. I talked about this briefly on the bonus, but I want to bring it up now because I want recommendations from viewers, hopefully.
So, well, you already lost me there. And no.
Sorry, I'm just looking through the Twitter now. My bad.
What even was that? Was that a clip or something?
Yeah.
And no women. So, like,
Oh, I love that. Whoever made that, that was good.
Funny.
Funny. Look, I started out the year saying I was going to listen to a new 2022 release every day of the year, and I'm severely behind, and I'm trying to catch up. But it's not that much good music has come out this year. Like once you actually start listening to like a really large amount of music from this year, fuck, dude, the ratio of good music to bad music is not where it should be.
Dude,
I haven't-
Curtain
I've
Call
only
2,
had-
though. It's
What's
coming
up?
out. Curtain Call 2 is coming out. By
In
Eminem.
fact, so at least there's that. But I've only had one. Look, last year I had like 3 10 out of 10s.
It's like almost
No, I
100.
no, I think I had one actually. I had one. That's a lie. But I had a bunch of 9s. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. I'm giving a speech here. I had a bunch of 9s. I only have 1 9 this year so far, and it's fucking pissing me off. I want good music.
Is it raw data
Link it
feel
in
by
the
everything?
description. Nah, that shit sucks. Fucking 4 out of 10.
That's
4 out of
not
10.
true. Yeah, that's
4
not true,
out of
dude.
10. 4 out of 10.
Ooh,
Can I say
Can
I
we-
got
Mid. Huh?
have we announced? Wait, is merch a thing now? Is this official? Or do we need to
Oh yeah. we
promo
probably should
this,
announce
or
that.
should we? What's the feel?
not until it's
It's up.
the link is up, yeah.
Okay. All right, just
beep
let
it
that.
out.
Yeah. Well, no, we can leave it. Just let that marinate out there, guys. Get
Okay,
hype.
yeah.
Let that marinate, get hype, and leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment if. Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah. What's up? Jackson,
How's it going?
there's a tons of good music this year. What are you talking about? There was From the D2, the LBC with Snoop Dogg by Eminem, the NFT
course.
song.
Of course. Well, obviously that's the 9
There
out of 10 I
was
talking about.
hold on. Who's the guy from Takeoff? Takeoff from Takeoff made a song with Rich the Kid called Crypto.
Yo,
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I know
listen,
those.
the crypto songs have been popping off.
I know those. Things.
Okay, wait, I take it back. I have two 9 out of 10s this year actually, but it's still. I feel I'm pissed that there's not enough good shit. Make more good shit, guys. Get on that.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
This is my reaction to no good music out. Oh, the misery.
What the fuck?
I love
Imagine
21 Pilots, bro.
Oh, the misery. Every
And-
single person is my enemy. That's not
I'm
how the song
trying
goes.
to. I'm looking through the Twitter and I found the Good Enough Podcast bingo board, and I'm gonna see if I get a bingo.
Okay.
All right.
Once
Did we
in a-
talk about JPEG Mafia this episode? Not the bonus this episode.
Well, now we have. Fuck
No,
you.
No, that doesn't
now we
count.
have.
No, that doesn't count.
But no, we have not.
Luke
No, we have
Gangnam
not.
Style?
No.
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 Jackson's camera fucks
That
up.
evolved a while.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Karen Jackson.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
that's still but that's so funny because that hasn't happened in so long.
I
But of course,
know.
the one day it does.
old habits. Jake burps.
Old habits.
That's
Did
there.
burp.
Yes, definitely happened. And farted too.
I think Fart's on here too.
That's every episode.
Mention of Mr. Burns. He did a cameo.
He was,
That's
yeah,
big.
he was right there.
A full blown appearance.
Shit on Chuckle Sandwich. We've been nice to Chuckle Sandwich because they lost their
Well,
third
because-
member.
Yeah.
So we can't.
Yeah,
we
they
haven't
did.
made
an
fully.
episode since
Yeah,
then.
we fucking beat them. How does that make us feel? We
Yeah,
did it.
yeah. You know what? Fuck you guys. Fuck you. We won.
You never even
Suck
started a Patreon.
my ass.
We do, and we have
We
more
get
patrons
money.
than you guys.
Yeah, we do. We have more.
We
patrons
do.
than Chuckle
We
Sandwich.
don't need ads. We don't need ads, okay? Because we have support from our fans straight up.
Luke mentions balls. I'm checking that one.
I did mention
That's
balls
definitely
at one point.
happened, yeah.
Luke
I remember.
freezes.
I did not.
Luke, what?
Luke didn't freeze.
Freezes. No.
Talk
No,
about
no.
vinyl.
I
we
did
talk about
leave.
vinyl?
I did leave though. Remember? Does that count?
Nah, not freezing.
You guys
No.
froze. Okay,
Did we talk
okay.
about vinyl this?
We not in the main.
Not in the main. No. Talk about Brockhampton. No Brockhampton talk.
No.
No.
Jake farts into Mike. This is
Not
room
into
for
Mike.
not
No.
into Mike. Mention of Igor poster. We not mention it.
No.
Free space, absolutely.
Why was that ever on there?
Wrestling reference, hell yeah. Probably snuck one in there one of these times. Oh, this one's sad. Hear Ash's voice.
Oh.
We're
That's
never
how you
gonna
know
hear
this is
it.
an old one.
This
It's
is
an
old.
one.
All right, Dementia
Hey guys,
album
thanks
video.
for the reward.
No Dementia album video. Luke
not.
being quirky. That's every episode, baby.
That's so true.
Super Jail out now. Nah, it's been a while. Email reading. I don't think we read any emails. We're not Hillary Clinton. Somebody freezes. That's okay. That's on the board.
Yeah.
Talking about the sound bites.
The sound
Maybe
bites?
soundboard. Like
Oh,
soundboard.
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 Maybe it's
Well-
sound bites, but maybe sound bites on the soundboard. No. Hip hop Twitter. Anyone?
No.
No hip hop Twitter.
I was
No.
gonna bring one up, but I decided not to.
Big gay balls.
I did not say that today.
He didn't say that.
Do you have
But
Powerade?
we are we able to imply that the balls would be big?
Does anyone have Powerade on them? I
well,
have
it's
water.
it's specifically Luke has Powerade.
I have water.
Oh, that's true. I do be drinking Powerade a lot, and I don't
He
have
do
it.
be drinking Powerade. guys.
And funny ending. We're not there yet, guys.
Might as well cross it off anyways.
Because we're so funny. No bingo, unfortunately, guys. But we filled up a pretty decent majority.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
that's not too bad.
Okay.
So,
anyway, what were we talking
please
about?
make us a
there?
new bingo board. Who gives a shit, dude? This podcast sucks.
I agree.
I'd much rather
Guys,
do
I wanted
GP.
to I wanted to bring this up because I was thinking about this today at work, and something clicked with me. I was like, oh my god, this is like actually true. I was agreeing with myself. So you know how Mr. Beast makes videos? It's like, I made Squid Game in real life, or like I stayed underwater for 24 hours or something like that. It's a good one.
Was that?
No, continue.
Oh no, that was George Allery.
Yeah.
Good
But
to-
you know how Mr. Beast like titles his videos like that?
Yeah.
If you've noticed that him doing that has popularized that form of titling on YouTube. Like recently, even Eddie Burback, like I went to every rainforest cafe in America in 3 weeks.
That video was really good, actually.
It was,
ironically. That was
and
wild
Ted
that he did that.
Nevison's video. You know that's his best performing video ever.
Ted's or Eddie's?
Eddie's.
Really? Okay. Listen. I've been watching Eddie Burback for a long time. It's a great video. Definitely not his best. I would say probably the late night talk show host ones. This is a major callback. I still think his knees video is a fucking classic. It's so good, and it only aged better with time. Classic
Anyway,
Eddie Burback.
but
Continue.
you know everyone votes like, or not votes. What the fuck am I talking about? Everyone does
go
vote. Just vote, guys.
Everyone poops.
But people
Real.
title their stuff like, "Oh, I spent $10,000 donating to streamers and stuff like that." Well, I've been getting a lot of recommendations in my YouTube, and like it'll be like smaller channels, and they will title stuff like that to get clicks. And it made me realize those titles don't work when you're a small YouTuber, because you can't do crazy shit. Mm-hmm. Like I saw one,
Yeah.
it was like I did DoorDash for 24 hours straight. And it was just a guy working. That's all it was.
Yeah, that sounds low
Shout out to
key.
capitalism.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Jacob political.
It's got to be my favorite gender.
I took every
It's my
DoorDash
favorite
order 3 days in a row.
It's
I
just,
think you're just gonna recommend a DoorDash videos. because
I
you were
was
treated-
proven
it's like-
wrong.
Yeah.
Penguins. I was proven wrong. I shouldn't have built this. Minus tech tips. I survived.
yeah.
I survived 10 years in Minecraft Super Flat. It's a full movie. It's an 80-minute long video.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
I've been dying.
How
to find,
Stranger
like-
Things 4 saved the show.
Oh, that got recommended to me. Have you guys found any good new YouTubers lately? I've been really fucking struggling to find someone else like to watch like lately,
New YouTubers? Oh, actually, yeah.
or just someone that you've like found interest in.
Yeah, I found a gentleman by the name of Ryan. How do you pronounce NG as last name? How do you pronounce that?
Just NG.
Well, it's like a name. I don't know how to say it, but it's like
I think you just silenced the G.
okay, like just Ryan. Ryan
I think it's
NG Films. Ryan NG Films does pretty good videos. He's like it's like a slice of life type of content meme where it's like I'm taking you through my life, and it's very hyper edited and it looks very nice. All his videos like take a lot of work.
Huh, interesting.
And I like it a lot. I like watching his videos. So shout out to Ryan NG Films, and I apologize for that because I don't know how to say your name, but you make good stuff.
I'm looking at his channel. The first one that caught my attention was growing up and losing friends, and I'm gonna say that for later because that sounds really interesting to watch. Actually,
Yeah, I like his videos are cool.
You know,
cool. I'll check him out.
this is a YouTuber I followed for a long time, but I've recently got back into their content. It's classic. I've been watching a lot of Pyrocynical lately because he started his new channel, Pyro Live, where it's essentially just like Twitch clips, but it still has that like pyro charm. And I was just thinking about it. That man went through some shit to get to the point to where he is now. He had to admit to the world what his fetish was.
to this day, that is the only pyrocynical video I've ever seen. Is him talking
Really?
about watching furry fart porn.
The
Yeah,
only one?
I never went through a pyro phase, and then that video popped off, and I was like, oh, what
He
happened?
has
Because
had-
I knew about him.
I don't know, Jake. Are you like a big pyro guy? Like, do
Yeah,
you
I watch a
pyro
lot of his videos.
He has gone through such an interesting like transition on YouTube because he started off doing MLG like videos, like
MLG
when that was
Teletubby, bro.
huge. Yeah, MLG Teletubbies was famously his like most popular video for the longest time until it got passed up by what was it? Best free game you've never played, right? Is that what it's called? I think that's what passed it up. But he started off with MLG videos, and then in 2016, he did the 2015, 2016. He started with the leafy like commentary content, where he essentially
That's
just
what I
did that.
remember. I never watched his videos, but I definitely remember him
Yeah,
being present
he
in that
did.
space.
He did that. But then he like switched to like commentary stuff, but it was like more like face cam stuff in like 2017, 2018, 2019. And then in 2020, that's when he started like more like long form retrospective. Yeah, essays. And they still had like his whole like meme and charm to him. And then you had the furry shit.
Speaking
And
of
then-
furry shit. Oh wait, keep going.
No, that was it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
now he does like live streams and 8-hour long video essays.
essays,
That's not
yeah.
a joke. He has an
No, I like it,
8-hour
yeah.
long video.
Yeah,
essay.
about
But
Utopia.
He's
It's
just
really
had
good.
such an interesting transition, and I was talking
That's
to my
really,
friend
I really
about
respect that.
this. Yeah, and I was talking to my friend about this. I truly to this day think he had the most like best response video to like I hate using this term, but like a cancel thing or whatever, because that man had to come out and be like, yeah, I like inflation furry fart like porn. That is what I'm into. And
Yeah, straight up.
And he had to admit
Yeah,
that.
straight up. That's funny.
He had to admit that to like save his name. And something about that I just respect the hell out of, because he like proved himself innocent in my eyes. So like,
No, I'm literally scrolling
Just
through his
crazy.
channel, and it's just like the only red bar for watch is the my response video.
Damn.
one of his most
So
popular
funny.
videos.
I feel
so.
bad.
All,
yeah.
all
But
I
I just
wanna
find that
mention-
crazy.
Yeah, all I want to mention is there's a YouTuber by the name of LS Mark, and he just uploaded a video that I saw him, I recommended, ranking every SpongeBob SquarePants episode.
That's been recommended to
It
me.
is 7 hours
That's
long.
insane.
So that's a shout out. I'm trying to think if there's any like small like new content creators that I watch that I can give a quick little shout out to.
I'll give a shout out to someone. Holy shit, this channel is blown up. So whenever I found this channel, they had just over 1K. They now have 2.73K. I found this channel when I was on vacation. It's called Stella's Encounter, and they make like a brief history of blank music genre.
Wait, that's actually really cool.
And they made one recently that is the reason they got recommended to me, and it was called A Brief History of Shoegaze, and it was very
That's the most
good.
viewed.
Yeah, it was very good.
I learned why
and-
they call it shoegaze.
Yeah, because they're touching the pedals and they look down.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, I
gazing
didn't know
at
it
their
was.
shoes.
I didn't know it was touching the pedals. I thought it was because they didn't want to look anyone in the eyes and they just looked at their feet.
No, it's because the distortion for the.
I thought it was because they were awkward.
It's because they love feet.
Yeah, and
they love feet, guys.
I thought they were awkward and they just like didn't
And
look
furries.
at people.
And farts and inflation.
Furries. God, so hot.
Do you hear about Smile Punch or whatever it's called?
No.
It's about what?
Wait, what's it called? Fucking hell, hang on, give me a sec. It's a new fighting league, a new YouTube fighting league started by KSI, Sam Hyde,
Oh,
and
jeez.
Keemstar.
Oh.
Sam Hyde.
Yeah, Sam Hyde's a co-owner.
Oh my god, dude.
Hang on, I gotta find it. Give me a sec. I want to find the exact name for it.
Look, I've said this many times. Sam Hyde, funny guy. I will say this, used to be funny.
Happy
Because
Punch.
As of
Yeah,
recent,
I don't think
as
he's been hitting the mark.
as of
lately.
as of recent, it's like just so like incel like shit, and I'm not into that. It's not entertaining in the slightest, and it's like weird. Like his fan base is like weirdly like obsessed with people that don't like him. You
Yeah.
know, like it's odd.
Yeah, Sam Hyde is a co-owner.
But hey, what can I say? 2070 Paradigm Shift is one of the still forever gonna be one of the funniest things ever made. I could still do that. We're just gonna kill him.
Yeah, they just post a
We're
lot of
just
like
gonna kill him.
kind of like unironic BGB music news like memes where it's just like a bunch of like Jake Paul, like a bunch
Yeah.
of Jake Paul's boxing accolades.
Well, from everything I've heard about how Keemstar wants to run like a boxing thing, it sounds awful because he's just like, oh well, he doesn't really care about how the fighters like their well-being. He's just like, yeah, we just gotta get knockouts, dude. We gotta get knockouts, man.
He's
You know.
treating it like pro wrestling. He's like, we got to get good promos. There's got to be a good finisher, bunch of pyro, lights, and crazy.
Yeah,
shit.
but the thing about pro wrestling is that there's a script behind it and there's like planning. They're just they
it's
treat it-
loose.
It's real.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about more
It's a
like
loose script.
they don't care
Well, it's a
about
loo-
like the actual the fight. They're like, let's emphasize promos, appearance, and
right.
stuff. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, what they're doing is real fights. There's no script behind it, unless there is. And
Yeah, no, I'm
they just
I'm
haven't said
saying
that
like
yet.
they're focusing on the presentation more. I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
real. They're
yeah,
just
yeah.
where iDubbbz is very like it's
It's
actually
more like
just-
UFC.
That's just
Yeah.
Type
fighting.
shit.
This is more like WWE-esque. Not saying the fight is rigged.
Uh huh.
I don't even know if they had an event
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. I'm kind of over the whole YouTuber boxing thing because I think.
Nah,
I
I'm not.
think-
Not
I thi-
until I
well, I think-
participate in one.
Well, I think. all right, I agree with that. But I think Creator Clash did it the best because it's legit. Like Creator Clash did it well because it's like when I think YouTuber boxing, I'm like, oh my god, who is this random ass YouTuber that's gonna fight? Like that's so absurd. I want to see that. When it's just like, oh, guy, pretty boy, white guy that's also on TikTok and shakes his crotch in the air.
Pretty
or
boy,
some shit
white
like
guy.
that. And he's gonna fight other rich guy, and they're gonna bet each other's houses for the fight. And I'm gonna be like, that's not interesting. What's interesting is seeing Michael Reeves fight someone because he's a little tiny engineer guy.
He's a
and
short
it's
king.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know I've mentioned this before. Just before we got to the topic of YouTubers and smaller YouTubers, I mentioned this person before, but I just have to say it again. Ro Ramden just fucking
Yeah. She's
hits the
good.
nail on the head every fucking time. It like genuinely, I like if you haven't seen their stuff, please do. I really recommend starting out with one of their actually least viewed videos, how to stop spiraling. It's really good. And even what was one I was just looking at? Enter the Facebook metaverse. They're really good at starting out with like really interesting and funny bits, doing really good commentary, and then flipping it on its head for like the last 30 to 15 minutes. With like really good cinematic stuff, really well written monologues, super influential on my channel. Like, please, I cannot recommend that stuff enough. It's so fun to watch. Just good content, man.
Also, like,
But
Big
besides
Fish
that, I
Podcast.
haven't found. Yeah, also the Big Fish podcast,
Thank you.
underrated ass channel.
Yeah.
Underrated ass channel.
You guys should check it out.
Should be a new video up next week. New episode.
Nice.
Nice.
But what were you saying, Jake?
I
Boxing?
don't even
Fucking
remember.
bunching people? Killing them?
Logan Paul, he's gonna fight Jake Paul, and
Apparently,
crazy.
Logan Paul and KSI both started a drink, like a Gatorade competitor.
Yeah, it's like a sport
What?
drink. Yeah, you know about
I'm
this?
so fucking sick of both of those people.
pretty sure it's called Prime.
They could drop off the face of the earth tomorrow, and I'd be like, okay, cool. Like,
I'd be like, that happened.
That's fine. So this happened.
Yeah, it's called Prime, and it's like it's
He's
like
right behind me, isn't he?
It's a GNC energy drink type beat.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, you do you, but like, they've been so prominent on the YouTube space for so long. I'm just ready. Like, where is the drop off? Like, just drop off already, please. I'm so sick. Because like, look at
my thing with
even
them
like
is-
let me finish my point, bitch. Even someone like PewDiePie, okay, still one of the biggest figures on the site. Obviously, I couldn't tell you the last time I heard that guy's fucking name being mentioned anywhere. Like, and I'm fine with that. He had his time, okay. He had his time. He still has his own fan base. That's cool.
I kind of like PewDiePie's content.
I'm
now.
sick of these. I haven't watched it.
He's
in
vlogging
a
like
long
he
time.
moved to Japan and he's like vlogging his life there, and I think I like it. It's calming.
All right, but well, good for him then. Because as long as he's doing what makes him happy, and obviously he's still making money off it. But I'm just saying he's not. He had his time and it was over. When is this era of YouTube gonna end? The Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, who else? Like is in that vein. Like
Rice gum.
Rice Gum. Thank
But
you.
Rice Gum's
Like-
been
like-
gone though.
Well, I feel like Jake
He has
Paul's
been gone, so I guess-
too. I
Here,
haven't heard
all right.
jack shit
Well,
about
I
him
feel
except
like this
boxing.
is an interesting topic, Jackson, because I feel like YouTube eras, like there's very much like you can tell when like there's an era of YouTube when it starts and
Yeah.
when it ends. Like 2005 to 2006 was like the beginning, like just like literally anyone was using
I'm
the site.
Boxy. Like yeah.
Yeah, like then 2006, I call it the Smosh era because that's when like people started popping off. The Smosh like Fred era. And
Yeah.
I'd say like 2009 to 2012 is like that's when like YouTubers
Let's Play
first
probably.
yeah
stuff was-
first well Let's Play is after 2012 because that's when the YouTubers were still doing like skit based content and they finally started getting paid. So being a YouTuber was
Yeah.
like actually a thing at that point. Then
job,
Let's Plays
one might
were
say.
2012 to 2016. People got people got sick of that shit. Then 2016 is commentary era. Like that's when all that popped off and just like being edgy and shit like
Yeah.
that. Then
Leafy iDubbbz for Philly.
I would say I would say
bridge.
2017 is included that. Yeah. 2017 is included in that because the edgy humor didn't really trail off until 2018. 2018 is like the KSI Logan Paul era, like of that style of YouTuber, like the clickbaity, like I did this. I would group that Mr. Beast in there too.
Yeah.
And it hasn't ended. And I'm like
But I feel like we're about to hit that transition period because this is just not. I don't know.
It feels
I feel so overdone. I just feel like this has to fucking end soon.
I mean, like, if
You
I'm
know?
being honest, like those names, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, KSI, I have not heard their names, like, besides if I, like, just a stray like suggested video.
Well, you got to
do
think
not
about
hear
like
other YouTubers talking about them.
Well, you got to think about it
don't.
like this. We watch like more like niche, like music-based content and like other stuff like that. Like in our realm, the people who watch our videos and like who we follow, they're not going to be talking about that shit. You know, they
I
are
think I really
still
watch that much
they're
like
huge.
music-related content. Like, for, like some people like normal, like Drew Gooden is a good example. Like, I don't see
I
him
watch
making.
Drew Gooden still.
Yeah, I know. I don't see him making like Logan Paul is going too far in 2022. I don't see that.
He did
It was
used to make those videos.
Yeah, it was a big thing when it happened back in the day, but that's why I feel like they're kind of trailing off a little bit because I don't see.
I agree, they're kind of trailing
huge
off, but
YouTubers
like they're
talk
still
about
so
it.
prominent.
Yeah.
They're still so prominent.
Yes.
I think, and this is not me being like, ooh, like I want to shout out Ro Ramden again, but I think we're like switching back to commentary, but it's more so.
Thank you. That I'm telling you that like her content is the fucking future of.
But
what
I'm
commentary- at least
saying
what commentary is.
it's not commentary per se, but it's more like, I don't know how to describe it. I would even group like Drew Gooden in there. It's more like, instead of like commentary like this is happening, like what the heck, let me be edgy. It's more like, the best way I can describe it is user-based commentary, because it's not commentary videos that you go to see what they're talking about. You go to see them. And I think that's
okay,
the
I
future
get
of
that.
commentary. And that's kind of like very like, I don't know if that's well explained, but like think about all the people you go and watch a commentary video from now. Ro Ramden. I don't give a shit about some of the stuff Ro Ramden talks about half the time. I go for her because her content is so good. Drew Gooden, I don't give a shit what he's buying on Google this time around. It's just he makes it entertaining because I like him. Eddie Burback, I like him. I don't give a shit about Rainforest Cafe. Same thing with Ted Nivison. I don't give a shit about Rainforest Cafe. He made that interesting. I like him. They're the future. They're the people that you keep seeing rise up on YouTube. And I feel like they've just recently been getting popular. Like, say what you will about Drew Gooden and them being, like, popular, but they were popular because they were doing, like, KSI did this, or, like, I bought Jake Paul's Team 10 thing, or whatever. But now they're just doing, like, their own shit, and they're getting bigger numbers than they ever had before. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Jake? You're giving me a stare.
Do you think we're putting ourselves in a bit of a hole with the niche that we've chosen with music essays? Because there's
Music?
only
Yes.
so much of a ceiling
Yes.
that we can get to.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. What if okay? Your video. We're about to get on the bingo card. The caretaker video. Yeah, that is proof that you can take a niche concept like. I mean, obviously, like whatever it's called. What's the fucking
Oh
album
my
called?
god!
I'm
Don't
blanking
pretend
on
you
it.
don't know. Jesus Christ!
I'm being dead serious. This isn't even a bit. I'm completely
Everything,
forgetting what the
everywhere, all at
album
once.
called. No. The album.
Kidding,
the
I know.
the
Everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, everything at the end of time.
everything. Yeah, at the end of the time. Like you can take what used to be an underground concept and push it into the mainstream like that. So in that capacity, I don't think so, and I think that people will stay for that content, especially with someone like Pad Chennington is bigger, like obviously than I think we are. Like he pulls more consistent views, and he has like the advertisers and stuff. But I think he has hit the ceiling when it comes to that, because people will only come back for a certain amount of time. Obviously, I don't know.
That's the thing,
I
'cause you
think-
can't really make what Luke was talking about, user-based commentary. Like with where we are right now, we can't really make user-based commentary, because even if we try to, there's going to be a point where like, oh well, I mean, I could listen to them talk about whatever, like this weird niche album, but hey, I've heard of the Money Store. Or I've heard of this.
Here's what I'll say about the three of us, and I think this is a universal for all of us. We have all each garnered a unique fan base that is here for our personalities. Okay, like we all have consistent viewers who will come back to watch us for us, and not just for like, oh, Jackson's talking about the microphone's gonna watch this video. They
Right.
come back to see what we're doing. They're coming back for Luke's bits, Jake's knowledge about the music and all that, and then whatever the hell fuck I'm doing.
Jackson's dad.
I think that I think all three of us could easily switch content and still maintain that same viewer base. I think we might lose people along the way, like the in-betweeners who came from like the Everything Everywhere at the Time video, the MF Doom video, the Eminem video for Luke, I guess. I think there will be stragglers who fall off, but I think that you can rebuild that if you wanted to change the thing.
I guess.
As long as you're still putting your personality and style into it, because that's what I think our fan base.
I get,
comes
but that's
back
more
from.
like knocking down a new house because you want to build a new one instead of like expanding and building upon the house that we already have.
I see what you're
don't
saying.
like if it was for my opinion. I don't think like Pat Channington is a good example. Like, I think he is the ceiling. I don't think anyone like that does consistent music-based content is ever gonna reach anything like Drew Gooden levels or like Eddie Burback, where they're
No.
Well,
no,
I
that won't
compare
happen.
or
compare
like 1.4 million each.
The Fantano test. He is the biggest music review channel, 2.7 million. That's and people know Anthony Fantano. Like, you say his name and everyone knows who he is.
But he reviews
2.
everything.
2.7 million though. That's still not, like, in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's not a lot.
And that's also
No.
one single person that's the squeaky wheel. getting the
Arguably
oil.
the world's most famous music critic right now.
No, he is.
regardless.
Yeah. he
Like,
definitely
but like
is.
he is the guy you look to no matter what space you're in. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I do think I think that for what we're doing, pad changing is the ceiling, but I don't think that means that there isn't a possibility of making like a career out of this or making a job out of this, because look at Pat. He has his own record label, and I think he has ads in his video, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's monetized.
But does he do ad reads?
Oh, I don't know about ad reads. I mean, he has like a, I don't know if I want to say partnership, but like something with Vapor 95 where like he has like all his videos in like written form there. So I don't know if it's like a sponsorship, but for the sake of argument, let's say,
I also think that like the perfect middle ground between the two is someone like Volksgeist, because Volksgeist makes similar content to what we do, but it's more that it's not, he doesn't pass that boundary of like losing people, like, because he does visit on Tyler and Travis Scott, and which is fine, but like we are like a subsection of that where it's like, yeah, we make similar content, but it's not the type of people you hear on the radio or like would know, just like the average layman would know.
Yeah.
You know?
I think this is something I was thinking about the other day. When it comes to channels our size, and I'm just going to say our size because I think we have a chance to grow in the future, but if we're just basing it around like our size, I do think we are in a niche, like a very specific niche of YouTube. But the thing is, within that niche, names are spread around so much because we're in a niche, but I feel like there's very few people within the niche that actually monetize and succeed at it. You know, there are so many people who do the Anthony Fantano sit down review an album that have showed up in my recommendation, and I watched their video. I'm not going to say names, obviously, but I watched their video and I'm like, this sucks. They had nothing new.
Yeah, it's like not. It's like what? Yeah.
Like I think we are lucky because I feel like us three, and let me suck our dicks a little bit. But I think us three add something unique that can like push our content. And this is what I was going to say is Jake was like, can we make a career on this with being in a niche like this? This is where I think, and this is not a plug, I'm being dead serious, I think Patreon funded content on YouTube is the future. Because think about it. Ro Ramden is a small channel. Ro Ramden had
115K. I just looking at it.
How many?
115K. So it's
115K.
It's big but small, or like relative to the YouTube.
I remember when Ro she had maybe 40K, and she started a Patreon, and the next week on Twitter she said, "I just quit my job. I can live off of this." That's crazy. 40,000 subscribers. That's all you need. And if people support you enough on Patreon, you could live off of it. I think that is the future of niche YouTube content, is like, especially with music content. People don't realize that if a music creator starts a Patreon, it's not because they just like want to make extra money off you. A lot of the time, music YouTubers get copyright claimed and stuff. That's why Brad Tastes the Music, his main form of getting money on YouTube is through his live streams he does every other day where people pay him to react to music they like. That is how he gets money. and he's making good money apparently doing that. But like that's not something I want to do, which is why I think Patreon is the future for user-based content like this.
I agree with that. I guess kind of my point and like my worry is we can have like a relatively successful thing, and not even like for us, but like there's never gonna be like a Drew Gooden type like music essay YouTube person like Volksgeist, Pat Shannon. They get good numbers, don't get me wrong, but like there's no one who's dropping like, oh shit, SD Leica, 1 million, 1.3 million, or like
Right.
the new fucking Viagra Boys album just dropped.
And we joke about it so much, but the only way that could get a click is if we're like the craziest album of all time.
That's
or something
that's
like that.
literally
That's what I'm saying. You
what
have to market
do.
it to you have to market it to the audience that's not gonna care about it from. Like,
And you know
from
it's gonna
the
get
name
memed
alone.
on
Yes.
because you're like
It's a double-edged sword, and it's weird we're having this conversation. I've been thinking about this so much lately because if you follow me on Twitter, this is no secret. I've been thinking about switching content up just a little bit. Music is always going to be a part of my channel, no matter what I end up doing. Like I can promise you that. But I've been thinking of like throwing in some other stuff. I've been like when this comes out, I'll have a new video out this week at some point, and it's going to be based in music somewhat, but it's going to be a lot different. It's scary. Because I don't know. I think Jake hit on the nail where we kind of dug ourselves into a hole a bit in a couple of different ways. Because also, like, you can only shift content so much.
Yeah.
You know? Not that I want to completely switch it around, but it's like you don't want to lose that core. You don't want to lose that core.
Well, that's why
I
you were
guess.
talking
I
about
don't
like
know.
you're nervous about it, you're scared, but like if we're talking about like getting out of a niche, like this is what you have to do. I'm not gonna spoil the video, obviously, but like I know what you're making it on.
Yeah.
And this is a jump out of a
Yeah,
niche
yeah.
into the mainstream, and then if let's say you do catch that mainstream, how does one that runs a very niche online music conversation YouTube channel keep that niche? Like
That's what I'm saying is like because if I make a video that's more directed to like a general audience and not just like the music niche, what is going back to that gonna be like? You know,
Yeah.
like how to it'd be weird to I don't know.
That's why
I
the
haven't
YouTube
figured it out
algorithm
yet.
is so bizarre. Because like, again, Drew Gooden's a great example. Like, I bought who's the Patriots man? What's his name?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I bought Tom Brady's entire workout routine. No one gives a shit about Tom Brady. Like, I don't watch a YouTube video like, damn, I gotta know what kind of shit he does. But like, how come that you can like make such like a drastic shift in content there, but in another YouTube channel in a different format, it just doesn't work. I don't.
Well,
I don't
you
get
could
it.
argue that. You could argue
I'll
Drew
tell you
Gooden
why.
has been switching it around too because
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he like has never done that before. He's only recently started the I'm buying things thing or talking about sports. Like he's a big sports fan. I know that because I follow him on like Instagram and
Sports.
Twitter. Anyway, Jackson, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'll tell you why it works for him and why it doesn't work for us is because, I mean, look at just the title of these videos. It's buying things off of ads, Tom Brady, like cooking. I think he did a cooking thing. Maybe I'm tripping, but there's
did.
like, these are all universal human experiences, like sports, ads, and it's still him, and it's still something that you know about. Whereas with us, it's like, fuck, Phil Elverum. What the fuck is that?
Why,
Like,
you
all I
should
know is
listen to the
hot Cheetos
microphone,
and
yeah.
charge your phone. You know, I don't know. Internet. The internet in general is never permanent. Like I don't think anyone's ever stuck in one place. I don't think there's anything is ever like being cornered because there's always a way out. I think it just depends on how you carry yourself, how you work the transition through, the content that you make, how much of your personality you put into it, the work ethic. You know, hour and a half J. Cole video.
Yeah.
Buzzword.
And I mean that kind of brings up a whole different thing that you're talking about things you've been mulling over for a while, like the video essay, like haha, like the story of Young Lean, or like how the microphones are taking over the world. Like if we boil it down, it's all kind of the same shit. And I'm always in my head, I'm like, there has to be this formula that I'm just like so close to cracking.
Yes.
That
Yes.
I can
I
like
know.
shift and make new content. Luke, I hate complimenting you. I hate it with everything in my soul. But you're doing something different that none of these music people are doing. You're creating a narrative. You're making story structures. And there's I feel it. It's scratching the back of my head. There's got to be some form of content that I can do that will like separate me, or anyone can do that can separate them. Luke found his niche. Still looking. That stresses me. Oh, that stresses me out all the time.
Jake, I appreciate a compliment, but I have my own thing to say. I will say, even though we're all looking for like that niche, like every single YouTuber is looking for that, I think I can say without a doubt, the music YouTube, like not like music YouTube, like, oh, this is the music theory, this is how music theory works, because those channels are surprisingly popular, like Adam Neely and like stuff like that.
Adam
Because
22.
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, but like the music essay review discussion part of YouTube, I have never seen a community that is this small have as much activeness, because I'm telling you, I will join like a Discord server for some fucking random review thing or whatever, where they talk about music, or it's like rate your music culture or something like that. Without a doubt, every single time I've joined a server like that, they're like, hey Luke, I like the videos. And I'm like, I have
Same
1,000.
here. It's the same thing.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, I have 1,000 subscribers. Jake, you don't have that experience because you don't really do Discord, and that's okay. But you have people DMing you all the time, recommending albums you should make a video about. That's your experience for that. It is so random, because I never in a million years would expect that. I have 1,000 subscribers. No one should be like, I love your videos. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
makes
Just
no
the other
sense.
day, I mean, Kyle Reed, like, briefly for 2 seconds mentioned me in a video he did where he was talking about the microphones. And, like, it was so I went to the comments, and one of the top comments was, like, can we just thank Jackson for making that video? And I was like, this isn't to suck my own dick either, because I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, this
Yeah.
is not, that's such a strange context.
Because
to
like
see your
that's
name be
because
put.
like it's weird, because it's like that's such like a niche. That's such a niche thing, you know? Like your
But that's the
microphones
thing.
video,
Is
like
breaking
only
out is breaking out of this content gonna fuck that? Like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? That's the paradox, and that's why I want. Listen, I've put up this Twitter poll like 5 different times, and I know people always say like, yeah, like you can switch to the content app, it's fine. But I only have so
people
many
say
Twitter
that,
followers.
but you don't know.
I only have like 106 Twitter followers. I have over 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not getting the appropriate responses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting the general feel. I don't know.
So
I'm good. Listen, regardless, I'm gonna try something new, and I'm putting that out there so that when it happens, like, you guys don't be like, what the fuck happened? I'm trying a couple new things. The music things will still be there. Don't worry. I promise. They're gonna be in there. Stay with me a little bit. Let me feel this out for myself.
Jake, you got anything to say?
Nothing that would start another like 45-minute conversation. So I'll.
Yeah, and I was gonna do an outro joke, but I think we're just gonna end it on existential dread for the future, people.
And also, thank you guys for supporting us regardless, because we appreciate you being here.
yes.
I'm saying this on the main. We got a new patron. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's
yeah,
8.
we're
That's 8.
Patreon's doing good.
Since we're talking about
We've
small
already
YouTuber
had
patrons.
Yeah, we've already had a successful, like a semi-successful merch run, I would say. I mean, I was surprised anybody even bought that shit in the first place. That's wild.
And one in the future.
Possibly one
Yeah,
on
there
the
you
way.
All right, we'll just fucking end it. See you guys.
Roll.
We had
the
laughs and a
dice.
serious.
We haven't had the music fade in a really long time, so.
I know,
But it's
this
fading
got
in right
weird.
now. It's coming.
Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Whoa, it's coming.
Wait, hold on. It's going. It's going.
Whoa.